Today I'm building a Komatik. That's what it's called. K-O-M-A-T-I-K is how I spell it. There's multiple ways to spell it. Sometimes people spell it with a Q, depending on where you are. In Nunavut, northern Canada, the home of Inuit, they use Komatiks all the time. I grew up riding around on Komatiks and in Komatiks, and they are the ultimate winter hauling sled, specifically for behind snowmobiles or dog teams. And these things are tested and proven. Now, I've never built one before. I've had a hand in building one. That was about a decade ago, maybe 12 years ago. And I learned a bit, but my memory is not the greatest, so I don't remember it all. I have been speaking with Jerry, and Jerry, back home in Labrador, has built many Komatiks. He knows Komatiks inside and out. And so I need one. I desperately need one. I have a boggin, and it's okay, but it's not great. And it's good for smaller loads, keeping things well contained, and a nice smooth ride. But I need the Komatik for hauling big loads. That's the whole point. I need to be able to haul large amounts of lumber, and I need to be able to haul large amounts of siding. Okay, it's not too cold out today. Let's see how she starts. How many pulls do you guys think? Oh, not many. Here we go. Oh, he wants it. Here we go. Oh yeah. I got a nice fresh oil change in this. Should be good for another 100 hours before another oil change. And yeah, I need the extra power. I'll be charging up my power station with this once my power station can handle it, because it's still a bit too cold. But I need the power right now for the work I'm about to do. Oh! No. Breaking a rule here, starting it inside the generator box. All right, should be good. So I've decided to build it in here. This is a nice open area right now, and it's flat, and that's very important. I want to make sure I'm on a nice level surface to get this done right. I want to get it done right. So let's just see if I can pull this off. It's going to be really interesting getting started. I get very eager sometimes, and I just be like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I see it in my head. I don't think ahead far enough. I just think like the immediate step, and I just go right to that. And then sometimes I catch myself later and go, uh-oh, you weren't thinking ahead. So like I said, Jerry, I'm consulting with Jerry. Jerry is an Inuk, he's Inuit from Labrador, you know, and he's passing this down to me. So I feel great about it. And hopefully I do you proud, Jerry. Hopefully I do you proud. One thing that's definitely important to me as well in this video, I've got to clean this place up. It's a wreck. I've just been focusing on work. I have not been living out here. Throughout the winter, I stayed out here for nights on end, 4 or 5 nights in a row, just getting stuff done. But at this point, I'm running in and out, right? Back to town and back here, back to town and back here. Haven't spent a night here in a couple of weeks. I will be sleeping here tonight. But I've allowed for the cabin just to become a giant construction site. Stuff is all over the place. It's not that organized. So once I get this Komatik built, I will shift my attention to cleaning everything up as much as possible. This stuff here, Teflon, this will be underneath of my runners. And this right here is 10 feet long, okay? I've got 3 of them. And I'm gonna have to combine 2 of them on each 12-foot runner. You'll see in the end, it'll all make sense. Now, Jerry says one side is smooth and the other is not, but I cannot tell the difference. They are identical to me. They really are. I don't know. So at the 2-foot mark, right here, this is gonna start to slope up. And then I'm gonna attach another piece right here so it slopes way up. So that way the front end won't be getting caught on things when I'm pulling it through the snow. And so in order for me to get a nice, perfect line, I'm gonna use this Teflon. For that, my 2-foot mark is right here. Okay. Now what I need to do is from this point, bend it up, and I'm gonna make my mark underneath. I really wanna move this to the inside as much as possible. There we go. There we go. Now, yeah, that's not gonna be easy to do. And then I take this, I bend this up. Pretty good. Okay, that's nice and tight. This is my guide. This is not how I'm attaching this Teflon to this runner. Eventually the Teflon will go underneath. I'm using this as a guide to draw my line perfectly. You see what I'm saying? Underneath, I'm gonna draw a perfect line from the 2-foot mark all the way up to here. And that will give me a guide for when I cut it. I just want to be sure I'm happy with this. Look at that. Okay, can you guys see that line right there? Look how perfect that is. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I take my jigsaw to this. This part right here is going to be very valuable. Using the Teflon as a guide was Jerry's idea. He's like, just do this, and that way you know you'll get a perfect curve from the 2-foot mark all the way up to the end. The thing is with the jigsaw is I'm not very skilled with it. Like I know it's not going to be the end of the world. In the end, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I am nervous about this. I have to say I am nervous. I don't know how much speed I want on this thing. I'm not sure. I mean, she just goes. Oh. And I got to start in this corner here. Yikes. Oh my gosh. Baby. Come on, Jay. Come on. Okay. That doesn't have enough juice. Oh, here we go. Yes! Now, I have a guide. Oh, my cuts aren't perfect, that's for sure. Cut through my floor if I'm not careful. Okay, there we go. Let's see how these guys line up here. Pretty good, pretty good. I couldn't get my hands on a tow bar. No one had a tow bar in town, so I'm going to steal the tow bar from the boggin. I'm going to put it on, and then next winter I'll get a custom one made by someone in town. Maybe I'll get a custom one made before the end of the winter, but no one had them in stock. You have to actually get a welder to build them for you. There we go. Okay. It's going to be a wide Komatik, that is for sure. I got to measure this. I don't know how wide I want it to be. I might actually want that. That's 39 inches. I think I'm going to have my Komatik on the inside as opposed to the outside. The outside would be huge. I'd be doing this. I'd be 45 inches. 45, yeah. That's huge. Maybe just a bit too wide. Actually, no, the bar's got to be on the inside no matter what I do. It's going to be a wide Komatik. Oh, baby. He's going to be wide. 45 inches. Oh, man. It's got to be on the inside. So, okay, I got a bunch of hardware here. You see this plate? I'm going to put 2 bolts right in here to hold that in. Then I'm going to attach my tow bar through this hole here. I'm going to have plates on either side, and that's how the tow bar is going to run. Nice and strong attached to these plates. Oh, she's going to hold good. I need to get a proper, like, work area. Like a nice flat work area. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Holy crow. This thing's going to be huge. You can see why it has to be on, the bar has to be on the inside. If it was on the outside, I'd be banging, right? Yikes. No, I'm going to have to take it outside. Oh my gosh. This Komatik is going to be huge. Wow. Big, big, big. Tell you guys that. Now I got some washers to make sure that this thing is going to be able to pivot up and down. I don't want it hard up against the plate. I need some washers in there to make sure it's able to spin. And I am praying that I have everything I need here. Now these are locking nuts. Holy, this thing is so big. This is going to work nicely. You see I've got movement here and I've got my distance. So I did this so that way I know for sure when I put my boards on, I'm going to be even. But wow, I don't have enough boards because this thing is way wider than I thought it would be. This guy is 45.5. I want it 49.5. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm making a change and I'm hoping it will work. I'm going to completely take apart the boggin, all the hardware, everything, and all of their plates, and I'm going to use it to bring this Komatik in. It is huge. It's going to be over 4 feet wide. That's way too wide. 12 feet by 4 feet. I mean, you can move a house on this thing. It's like way too big. So I don't want it. I want the length more than I want the girth. You know what I'm saying? I need to put some holes, bigger holes through here. This stuff is just a bit too tight for the bolts I have. That one's good. But see, these ones, they need to open up a little bit. Wow, so much power. Here's why it's tricky. Tow bar now goes on the outside. I need the tow bar to be able to move without striking these ever, right? So how far back can I go? That is the question. I can actually go back a decent amount. Yeah. Okay, imagine this. So, look what's happened. Legs go like that. Because these plates are designed to be on an angle like this. Now, I wouldn't mind if this was flipped upside down and then the Komatik legs were going like this. It's better than like this. You can see, they're dipping in. If they were going this way, it would actually be pretty decent. I'd like that. Because I know they would run pretty good. The best part about all this is I'm problem solving. I am nonstop problem solving right now. And man, I was like so excited. It's like, yay, this is going to work. I'm going to be able to do this thing. And off we go. But I can't run a Komatik like that. I just can't. So because like my problem solving is kicked into high gear now, I am not going to give up on this. I'm going to have a really steep angle for the front of the Komatik, which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea. I had a 2-foot angle like this, see? And it was going to come up. But now, if you can see this line, I'm going to come up really steep. And in doing that, I'm going to lose 21 inches, about 20 inches. And take a look at this. This line right here. I'm going to attach this to this. So this is going to come straight up. It'll be pretty steep, but it will work. The bar will connect here from the outside, and it will be able to swing because I did the measurement. We should be good. There are patterns for Komatiks back home in Labrador that are prized by some of the Komatik builders. They have their way of doing it, and it's very specific to them. And some of those patterns, according to Jerry, are hundreds of years old, and they're saved and they're passed on generation to generation. And so there's a very specific skill you have to have when building these things. And since it's my first time building one, I am okay with myself not getting it perfect. Jerry and I were talking on the phone, I'll be honest. And I have the biggest red boggin that you can get of the pelican kind. And Jerry was looking at some smaller ones. And we figured that the width of the tow bar was the same for all of them. It was just the length that was the difference. And he said he was looking at one, it was only like 36 wide. So I came in here thinking, oh, 36 is fine. I'll put it on the inside. It will work. And obviously it didn't. I put it on the inside and I'm 50 inches because I got the biggest one. And my boggin was here at the cabin and I was in town when we were talking. So I prepared myself for that without actually measuring my tow hitch. So this is going to be the front of the Komatik right here. I think it's going to be just fine. It'll be able to handle snow coming at it. Pretty steep, pretty cool. Now I got to copy this guy. With this guy right here. Copy him on. Just like that. Just like that. Now take a look at this. What happens here? Go like this. Go like that and that and that. How slick is that? Hey? That's the front. When I first came in, the Komatik wouldn't fit at all. But now, lots of space. I can work indoors again. I need to glue these and screw them in. So I'm going to put some glue on there. I'll screw and I'll clamp. I'll do the same with the other side. And I'll give it some time to set. I'm just using good old-fashioned wood glue for this. And this is what Jerry said you got to use. And so we'll do that. Oh, it's like ready to go, it looks like. Just got to take the top off. Thought I might have had to puncture it or something. Just like that. Okay. Let's give her. Okay. There we go. A little bit of excess, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Whoa, that stuff wants to hold right away. Okay. Good. Okay. She's sucked tight now because of the screws. Okay. So you guys can see how close I am here, right? Pull up the arm, drop the arm. It is close. Now there's a chance I'm going to just trim off the tip here. Not sure, maybe. And when I put the, if you can see in behind here, if I put the Teflon on flat, it's 3 inches, this will strike the Teflon as it drops. So I will be trimming the outside right here of the Teflon down below, right here. So that way this can move freely. I'm going to give myself 2 inches on each side. And I definitely don't have enough of this. So I'm going to go, I do have quite a bit of just plain stuff, like not treated. So I'll use some of that. And I'll paint in the summer. Why not? Why not? Make sure I'm right there. 42 and a half, 42 and a half. Yep, okay. Good, good. I'm gonna get my measurement here. How far out do I want to come? 14. Like, I'll be honest, the other night I was up thinking about this hard. Like, I was up for 3 hours from 1:30 to 4:30 because I knew I needed something like this. And they've got these boggins. I call them boggins, like $2,000 to $3,000 each. They're huge. 10 feet, 12 feet, this deep. They weigh a ton. Fiberglass, the Teflon, whatever it is, runners, shoes on the bottom. Man, those things are unbelievable. They're unbelievable, but they're like $2,000 to $3,000. So I went to the store and that sells them, and I went out back and I saw a couple, and I was like, this is, I don't know, it's a bit extreme. So I went inside and I said, strange question, but do you guys sell like the Teflon, you know, slippery stuff for Komatiks? And she's like, you mean that stuff right there on the floor? And that's exactly when I knew that I was going to build this. So I called up Jerry right away. I said, Jerry, I'm building a Komatik, because he actually suggested to me earlier this year, he said, build yourself one. Do it. It's not that hard. Use the tow hitch off of your red boggin. So when I called him, he was ready to go. He's like, yeah, okay, this is what you need to do. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. Now, of course, this hitch gave me issues, and I'm sure it would have given Jerry issues too, because he would have realized there were a few problems with it. It's not so simple as just like attaching a hitch because of the way it was angled and how huge it was. But yeah, man, and I saved myself a lot of money, like a lot of money. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna let this thing sit for the night, and I'll bring it out tomorrow. We're gonna finish the job. We're gonna go for a run, and it is gonna be awesome, and you guys are gonna see how impressive this thing is. And over the years, you will see the true value of this thing, the way I'm going to use it. I have big plans for it. Big, exciting plans for this thing. So, yeah. Awesome. I'll see you guys in the morning. I hear a person, and I think there might be a puppy. Oh my! Oh, wait.
Wait, I know it.
Come on. There's a lot of sawdust in the extension.
Okay.
I was building things. There she goes. There she goes.
It looks worse than the pictures did.
It looks worse?
Than the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
But we can fix that.
Yeah.
You're going in? What do you think?
It's really good.
Komatik.
I've never seen like a finished one.
Well,
Jerry's helping you figure it out?
Jerry's helping me, yeah.
That's good.
You want to come in?
Yeah.
Come on in and see and feel the difference in the extension. And let me know what you think.
That's really bright. Okay. It is stapled.
It's stapled, but it's not that bad.
No. It's kind of cool. It looks industrial.
It looks industrial. What do you think about the floor? Like I know you might not feel the difference, but it's raised considerably. Now looking out the window.
Yeah, it's great.
It's nice, eh? And it's warmer in here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot warmer. Don't burn yourself. Too hot, eh? Mm-hmm. There we go. Whoa! That was a big jump. You jumped right over like a horse. Oh yeah. Look at that right there. Perfect.
Cheese whiz. Not peanut butter.
I'll put it in the when I'm spreading it.
Yeah.
Good? Mm-hmm. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Yeah. Yeah, I love you.
Okay, I'll text you when I get home. Love you too.
Okay. Have a safe drive. Okay, I've got 82 inches and I've got 12 pieces of wood. That equals 6.83. Okay. I don't understand. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Perfect measurements. Happy with that. And I'm really literally just going to eyeball this. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Let's see how she turns out. pretty even. I'm always trying to see how many strikes it takes me to put a nail in. The fewer the better, that means I'm improving. These are 4-inch twisted nails, not easy. So it's like 5 shots. I don't include those little taps at the beginning. That doesn't count. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Getting cocky. All right, I want to break my record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The weirdest thing just happened. I was just hammering and I saw something fall over here and I'm like, okay, maybe it was the pencil, but it looked like wood, and it was wood. Look at this. The tip of this thing just fell off. I didn't cut it. I don't know what the heck, how that happened. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. So now this nose is, I mean, it's still doable, but it's shorter than that one. Weird. I don't understand how that happened. It's like it just came off. Oh, super clean. I don't know. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting for me. Boy, oh boy. So I'm putting a 45-degree angle on the end of each piece of Teflon. Great. See? That's beveled. I'll do the same. You can imagine the next piece is going to come in underneath of it like this, and they'll join. And that way when the snow runs, it'll run over this way. If I did it this way and put it like this, and the snow ran this way, the snow would catch. And if I did it like just flat like that, the snow would catch. So this way, it allows for the snow to run over. That's a jury trick. So I'm just putting in a mark every 10 inches. That's what I'm going with for this. This is a countersink drill bit. I got 3 of them here. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to do a little test. Oh, cool. So you see? That's so awesome. Just got a little hole in there, a little divot. I put my screw in, and the screw will be buried. That is amazing. I love that. There's something really satisfying about this. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. Now I think I'm going to need quite a few here, so I'm just going to give her. Oh, I need one right back here too. Definitely, I'll do that in a sec. Oh, you see that? buried. So cool. All right. I got concerns. Oh boy. I think once the screws get on this thing is going to pull out. I really do. Oh man. Boy, oh boy. Okay, this is going to fire up here. Yeah, okay. Holy smokes. This guy's good for 600 pounds. I got a bad feeling, guys, that this screw is just not going to be able to do the job. That's just going to pull out. I firmly believe it. Try another one here. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I feel like I need a whole bunch here. Okay. I don't know if I can have enough of these things in here, to be honest. Okay, it's held. Yes, yes, and it's pretty airtight. Yes, baby. Like, will those hold forever? I don't know. We're almost ready for the maiden voyage. Oh, so smooth. There. See, now I can swivel. She's not light. She's not light. Oh, whoa! She's slippery though. Holy crap! She slides. Wow. Now I'm going to do this one maybe a little bit different than what most people would do. I'm going to run this through almost like a snake, this rope. I'm not a huge fan of this rope, but for this job, it's good. This is really strong rope. So I'm going to come through like this, and I'm going to go like this all the way through, and I'll pull it nice and tight. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I like having something to hook onto underneath as well as on top when I'm strapping things in. So if I have this underneath, then if there's something that's too big coming over, I can put my strap around and I can attach to it here. So this gives me, every second one will be under, every second one will be over. I might add just another 2x6 right here. Yes, I can't believe I have this thing. What an experience, right? I got to learn something, I got to build something. I can build Komatiks now, I can do it. I can do it. And very fulfilling and so important for the cabin to have something that can move big loads. Whoa. See, there's no thinking, there's no worrying about it. The fact that this is just speeding me up makes it 10 times better. There. To get it up the hill, that's perfect. I'll go under. And then right there. Now this part here is usually the most difficult part. Steepest, for sure. And I've just got two really heavy-duty straps holding down these 4 pallets. Let's see how the Komatik does. Okay, and then I can find one here easily underneath, if I can. There it is. Oh yeah, easy. Snow's as deep as it's going to get at this time of year around here. That one ski definitely gives me a little bit of an uneasy feeling about the Komatik. But man, it's pulling really easily. Like, this is a heavy load and it's no problem. You see how that one ski there, he's close when I go in the snow. Like, he wants to, I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. In a nutshell, this is just a giant cargo machine, and it's going to mean so much to me in the long run, because now there's no stopping me when it comes to moving big stuff anywhere I want when it's winter time. So the best part, one run, all that, as opposed to 3 or 4 runs. And if you saw a recent video, there's a cabin not too far away. Well, it's about 20, 25 kilometers away, I guess. That The guy who owns it, he has a bunch of siding. I'll put a link to that video. And the siding is huge. And that's a major reason why I needed to build this, was to haul all of that siding here. So things around the cabin are really starting to look a lot better. Wood is more organized. Even the inside is looking a lot better now. This isn't how it's going to be in the end. Like, there's things that are out of place, things that don't belong here. Just sitting here for now, but it's more comfortable to be in here. The last couple of weeks, the visits weren't the greatest because I just had everything all over the place because I was working on that extension. This has been a really great experience, and the cabin stuff continues. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.